Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand. And because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. And before they know it, they're swinging over the top with that curveball.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Boom. Throws on to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon
Nimmo in his 9th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses. Ball one. That one catches the corner for a strike. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The other way, Vientos fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Turner down.
Turner.
And that misses. Ball one. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. That one missed. just missing there. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. And 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Bader.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one misses, and it's 2-0. Now move to first, and Turner's back in. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in for a strike. 2-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Fouled off. He was late. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And first offering is fouled off. Wheeler, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Out to center, Doyle. As this one sized up, 2 up, 2 down.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Next offering upstairs. And that's in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Pretty nice play there. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Next offering is in for a strike. Last year, the Phillies had the second best record in baseball behind the Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's just not good enough for these fans. They want success in October, not just the regular season.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Up the middle, Lindor sends it to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
There's the strike. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Series sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, and here is Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
Wheeler back to work. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Jose Siri. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. McNeil around third. The relay. He's in there.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for threes.
One down. Here's Francisco Lindor.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Fly to left his first time. And takes low for ball one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Juan Soto. Foul ball there. Runner at second here, one gone. just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one to first. And he's out on the tag. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far.
Alonso.
Castellanos on his horse. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And here is JT Realmuto. And ball one.
That's inside.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. And Realmuto is out. And now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That misses, and that's ball one. This one high in the air to left center. Siri sizes this one up. Snags it for the second out. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Turner.
And that is out of play. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Nimmo going back on it. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the fourth, leading off, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Brian Reynolds here. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. So here's Bader now.
The left fielder,
Bader measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Now there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reynolds brings it in. That's out number 2. And here comes Alec Bohm. Right to center his first time.
Whoa.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting, catcher
JT Realmuto steps in. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Man at second. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The center fielder,
Brandon Doyle, the next to hit. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In there for strike 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game.
And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. And a swing and a miss there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
There's a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Bands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He popped out his first time. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Alvarez, the runner at second with 1 away. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground to the left. On the run, sent it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Ball 1 low.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
He caught it behind his back. And that's a great play for the out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That's outside. And now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Ripped on a line. Nimmo makes the grab, one away. Here's Turner now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's out at first.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one.
That's an out.
Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Wheeler back to work. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Pete Alonso. Up now for the Mets.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 61, Rob Gilbert.
And that one almost hit him. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. Relay to first, double play.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And Brian Reynolds with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now here is Brian Reynolds. 2 outs.
Safe.
Got it. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Right there. Stop.
Stop. Batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. Next offering is fouled back. Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. The 0-2. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Jose Siri up now for the Mets.
Jose Siri.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one fouled off. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2.
Alvarez.
That one misses. 1-0. That one the other way. Stop. Throws to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Here comes Real Muto. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Now pitching for
Reed Garrett taking over on the mound.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
This one in the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. Brenton Doyle stands in for the Phillies.
Brenton Doyle.
Fought off foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
1 ball.
Next offering down in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Alonso makes the grab for the second out.
That was a good hard fastball.
Now
Some
batting,
nice
the
ride
designated
up
hitter,
in the zone
Kyle.
right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I
Whoa.
think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Series sizing it up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 44. Aroldis Chapman.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just
that's off the
missed.
plate.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. That one inside. Look out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw. And he reaches safely.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
First pitch misses. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. On the ground to first, could be two. Over to Turner for one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done. Juan Soto now, 1 for 3. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that is that. On to the bottom of the eighth. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's in there, and that is strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Bryce Harper to the
First
plate.
baseman
0
number
for
3
3 in this one.
Harper.
Swinging a foul out of play. Just off the inside edge. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Siri in position. And there's 2 down. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies.
Now back.
He's already homered in this game.
Harrison Bader.
Little chopper rolls foul. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor sends it across to first. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now he steps off. Chapman back to work. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. They got
a free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play.
The right fielder.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Number 60. Get it. 10 and out.
That one ripped but foul. Now the 0-1. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the 9th. Swung on, belted. Doyle trying to track this one down. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Alonso at third. Vientos at first. 1 gone. And that one is inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. On the ground, could be 2. There's one. He's out. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied. Bottom of the ninth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Trevor McGill.
Now pitching for New York, number 29, Trevor McGill.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
1-1.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Alvarez to first in time. One up, one down.
The right fielder,
stepping in, 8, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And fouled off. Swing and a chopper. Slings it across, and Castellanos is out. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm. Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 17, Matt Kepler.
And that one fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Struck him out without a swing. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back here in Philadelphia, we're in extras here, and stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no. Fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Stott over to first in time. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. So digging in,
Now
Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1.
Taylor.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And that is out of play. With the go-ahead run at third. And here in extra innings. Late swing, fouled off. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the center fielder, Brent Doyle.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 16, Brandon Mark.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. This guy with lights out power. That one outside. And it's 1-0.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
One down and the winning run at third. And a count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Two to count.
This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. He's already homered here in this one. And here's Kenley Jansen.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Just missed. Winning run at third. 2 down. That's to third. Tosses across to first. Turner is out. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. And we're back at the plate. Juan Soto.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That's in there. cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Alvarado checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Phillies fans want a strikeout. And a swing and a miss. And one out now. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 1 for 4 with a double. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. 2 on, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Ball 1, no strikes. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Picks and misses. It's a strikeout. All set for the bottom of the 11th. So Harper stands in.
The Phillies, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
There's a strike. And that's fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away.
Now
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Harrison Bader.
Bader.
Foul ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Winning run stands at second. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Taylor sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into
Now
his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reynolds moving under this one. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Alvarado back to work. And that's in for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Coming around third is Reynolds. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Siri, the lead runner at second. Alvarez over at first with one away. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two on, one out. Struck him out looking. Now the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a
swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
That misses, and that is ball one. Line drive, Acuna. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tags the runner for one. And here is Sosa to the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that misses. And that's ball one. With the tying run on at first, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Nope, inside, ball two.
And a sac bunt here. Toss to Alonso, out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Edwin Diaz comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Big maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough.
Chopper right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can breathe.